It's about to be live. Hey, everybody. Welcome again and welcome again. I bet you're wondering what you're watching right now. Well, it's these two bitches. And usually I'd
Special
have
edition.
Naj Habino with
Special
me.
edition.
But today we have a
Special
special,
edition.
God is talking right now. And he's saying special edition. Thanks, God. Special edition. We have a very good friend of mine, and we're gonna call her. Should we give your first and last name, or is it your
Chris
third
is cool.
Chris. Chris is her name. You may know her as Chris No Thank You out there as one of the leading um, entrepreneurs, we'll say, in the Chicagoland area, because wherever there's things to be sold is what she is going to hold, and you're going to have it in your hand, and you look good, my man. I'm telling you. Say hi to Chris, everybody. Say hi to my homegirl. She is wonderful.
Yo,
She
this intro
is
is
an
crazy.
innovator, and she makes things happen. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Can you tell her where the
Thank you.
camera is?
The camera
I know, I
is
keep
right
wanting to look
there.
up, right?
Don't look up.
I
Look
keep
straight
wanting to
ahead.
look.
That's where the
Hey.
camera is. Yes,
Hey,
smile at the
y'all.
people. Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. I'm so happy to be here on These Two Bitches, the podcast. And just super dope. I've been looking up to her for a long time. Like, this is who I'm gonna be when I grow up, y'all. So,
Bitch, what is she talking about? I'm only
super.
35.
You forgot the disclaimer.
Oh, yeah. Disclaimer, disclaimer.
These bitches be lying. Is that the disclaimer?
No.
I'm sorry. What is that?
A disclaimer for the show. This show is just for educational and entertainment purposes. There will be some foul languages. So if you have children in the room, please scurry those little fuckers off because we don't want them to be affected by our mouths a little later on at your house. You know, like how that goes. This is not suitable for more younger or sensitive viewers. We are not doctors. We are not psychologists. We are not psychiatrists, but we are some scientists. And we know a whole lot about a whole lot. Your camera's all good?
I think so, boo.
Okay, she looking really great. All right, awesome. So, Chris, on this particular show,
Yes, ma'am.
we don't take things too serious.
Okay.
But we don't take things too light either.
Okay.
Just give our honest opinions about the topic at hand. And today's topic is going to be, well, let me explain. I asked a nice group of men, big group of men, what are some of the things that women can do to, well, make you feel more, how should I say it?
Appreciated or validated
Yes, yes, these words. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What is it that we as women can do for you? Because we say all the time what type of man we want. He should have this, he should that, he should do this, he should do that.
You want God to tell you?
No, God.
Well, I'm going to tell you anyway.
Oh, God.
Oh Lord, this is the God.
No.
What are you pointing at?
God is everywhere.
What are you looking at? What are you pointing at?
You said, did you want God to tell you?
God
I
is
thought you were going to
omnipresent.
begin speaking. I was so
God is
confused.
God is omnipresent, and sometimes God just starts talking out of nowhere, girl.
Oh, okay. I thought that he was saying he was God.
No,
for a moment,
no.
and he was.
There's
I was so
no.
confused.
Who are you looking at?
Yeah,
I don't know.
God is everywhere. God is everywhere. I keep telling you. God is on my shirt. God is everywhere. So, please, God, oh God,
Yeah.
glorious
I
God.
took a poll.
Tell us.
I took a poll in heaven.
In
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And what they
And
say?
what do you keep looking at?
Oh my God! Oh my
Yeah,
God!
I'm right here. I'm right
Okay.
here.
I'm
You
listening.
keep calling my name, and I'm right here.
I'm sorry. I'm listening. This
Um,
is crazy. I'm
I
folding
took
my
a I
hands
took
and
a
shit.
I took a poll in heaven with all of the angels, and the consensus is that women just the best thing they could do is just be quiet with men around. What do you guys keep looking at? I'm curious because I'm looking down from heaven and I see you guys looking all over the place, and I have no
I don't
idea.
know.
The best
I
thing
got
that
a
women
lazy
can
eye.
do is be quiet. Oh God,
That was the census.
you
That's
devil.
not God's doing. That's just the
And
took a
I
poll.
kind of agree.
You kind of agree with God that the best thing we can do is be
Sometimes
quiet.
I say that because now I'm dating a woman, and I have not been in a serious relationship with a woman in my life before, and I see certain things now that men say that I couldn't see before. Because sometimes I do. I just want her to. I love you. Sometimes I want her to shut the fuck up.
So are you supposed to be on the
And
more masculine role in this?
no, hell no, no,
Oh,
I'm
you're
not.
second. You in a fem relationship?
No, she's a stud.
Oh, but why do you
Mm.
want her to shut the fuck
Because she
up?
talk too much. But I often want
See,
people to shut the fuck up.
hold on. In this situation,
No,
I can see
I'm going to say
what's
no.
happening here.
No.
Because she's with a stud. She wants that stud of hers
Shut up.
to shut the fuck up. Now,
Because I talk a lot.
That stud is still a woman.
Exactly.
not
But I
instance.
talk a lot.
Not
It
in
can't
that
be
instance.
two of us. I need you to be quiet. It can't be two of us. Then I feel like she's a morning person and I'm not. She wake up and bombarding me like, bitch, my brain has not cut on all the way. Like she wakes up want to sing and shit. Got shut the fuck up. And it's just
Maybe you're the stud in the
and it's
relationship.
Okay.
Maybe
don't
who are
know.
you looking at,
Maybe
Miss 13?
I don't
I am
know.
looking at the
Oh, you talking to me? You talking to your hands.
omnipresent messages
I
of
believe
essence
I
of
believe
Jesus.
Freelance Chris may be the stud in that relationship.
I think sometimes I am the masculine thinking one. I think that she is the more masculine presenting one. But when it comes to the way that we think, as far as being sensitive and shit, the way I speak, I feel like I am the more masculine. The way I speak, definitely.
So she has a
Definitely.
bizarro land situation happening in
I
her
think a
crib.
lot of studs are
She's
sensitive
with
like
a
that.
stud who's singing like she's Snow White while she's obviously laying next to fucking Gargamel over here talking about shut the fuck up, bitch. I've not gotten up, Azrael. Damn, shut the
Yes.
fuck up. Well,
You
we
do too
know
much.
in this situation going on in her house how she feels, but men
Yeah.
out there, because damn, kind of threw me off that you with a girl
Yeah.
now.
Since you've been
I'm
thrown
so
off,
sorry.
how about this for a real
You sound
quick?
so sorry.
No, girl. I'm glad you found. Yes, and it's my birthday. It is
It
my
is your
birthday.
birthday. Happy
It
birthday,
is.
Ange. You gotta look
Thank
at
you.
that. Happy
It's
birthday.
my
Happy
birthday.
birthday to Ange
Y'all can't see
13.
Ange. Happy
On my
birthday.
birthday, I went to sleep. On my
Okay.
birthday, to take a nap, so I was gonna get ready for the
Mm.
festivities, and then I woke up and then I went to sleep. So that day was over.
Okay. Well, it was your day.
It was, but I slept it away. So I
Mhm.
have been trying to make up with it since Wednesday. So if anybody out there wants to take me out, just make sure you send an
Yes.
email to UNRAP, and
Don't
we
do
can get that squared away
Yes.
so I can give me a meal.
Send an email. We're gonna screen them and
Yeah.
see. We're now taking submissions.
Yes,
So we gonna
submissions.
screen them.
Don't forget August.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, in August. Yeah, August is supposed to be the time when everything is supposed to go down for me. So I'm gonna.
What's in August?
August is some Sophie.
She's getting dick down in
Getting
August.
dick down in August.
Is this like special dick or something?
Special. It's
He
gotta be
getting out of
special.
prison?
I don't know who he is yet, so we're just gonna find some guy.
Applications have
Oh,
been
you just
taken.
picked August?
Yeah, August usually, that's the time is when
And
seasons
oddly enough, it's
change
going to be on your boat.
You get dick every time the season change?
Who you keep looking at?
Ange, I'm looking at him. I'm looking
I don't get it every time the season change. That sounds like a lot though.
It's
That's
gonna be on your
4
boat.
times a year.
Girl,
What you
I
mean?
have
It's going to be
had some
booty on the
bad
boat.
streaks lately. Booty on
I'm
the
down.
boat.
I'm trying to watch. I'm down.
Booty on the boat.
You had some bad booty calls?
No, I ain't had shit. That's the problem.
Oh,
I need to make some
okay.
calls.
Yeah, I concur. I
Make
concur.
some calls.
Definitely.
So yeah, but what we were going to talk about today
Yes.
is, like I said, is the needs of men. So I asked some people on my very trusted Facebook channel,
Mhm.
because everybody there is intelligent.
Interesting.
I asked them, well, let's go to the horse and see what they talking about they needing.
Okay.
So this was some of the Mr. Eds said in the conversation that was had.
Okay.
Ah,
What do men need, y'all?
yeah, accountability.
Mm-hmm.
We need to start taking accountability.
Well, a God, I can tell you, as God, I didn't give you. Well, God speaks. God speaks. God speaks.
Okay, speak.
And God, unfortunately, for women, God didn't think you needed, but that was a big mistake on God's behalf. So I'm going to need all the women to work on that one. We didn't give you accountability when you're in line, so that's God's bad. I'll take accountability for that.
I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot.
About accountability?
Yeah, not for me personally, but that women do not take accountability.
Now, why is it that we feel that women don't take accountability when everything is on her chest, back, lap, and plate anyway?
I don't know, and I don't know about romantically with taking accountability, like in a romantic relationship. But
Why do you feel that way?
because what the woman I'm with is very accountable. So I don't have that issue with her as far as being with a woman romantically and being with a woman that is not accountable. However, my mother, like, is extreme. My grandmother is. They are extremely unaccountable. Like
Now, what did they do?
extremely.
What they do that makes you feel like they're unaccountable?
Like in the event, okay, my mother does this. Okay, you tell her she did something wrong, and I'm not perfect, Lynn. Be glad I ain't a crackhead. That's all. That's her response to everything. Is be glad I'm not a crackhead. So, that's what she says to every fucking thing. No, all the kids I grew up with, most of their mamas was crackheads. In her mind,
When you make the
bitch,
statement,
you fine.
I'm not perfect. I
Mm-mm.
think that is taking accountability.
It's not. Because nobody's perfect. We're not talking about
A lot of
everybody.
people
We're
don't
talking
even
about
say
you.
just that. They be
I
like,
know a lot of
so
people. I feel like that's
cop
a
out.
waste. Yes, exactly. We know you're not perfect. We already knew that. You're not telling us anything.
But what did you want to hear though?
I wanted her to say, you know what, Crystal? Let me. If I was in that position, I wouldn't have appreciated either. I'm gonna not do that again.
Or work hard at.
That's what I would prefer to hear. Not some bullshit. I'm not like get over it. Saying I'm not perfect is like get over it. Okay, it's wrong and what? So what? And I feel like that perhaps is what some of these men are referring to with the women that they're in. That maybe the shit that they're doing is fucked up and it's not that they don't realize it's fucked up, but when people get stuck in their ways, it's just deal with it. I don't care if it's wrong or right, just deal with it. So that's my experience.
Now, would you say that just deal with it actually is a step to take in life? Because a lot of things you do have to just deal with.
No.
A lot of times you're not going to get no explanation. You're not going to get no apology. You're not going to get the things that you are wanting to have someone say out their mouth the way you want to say it. A lot of times it's not going to happen.
But Ange, what you want and what you deserve are different.
Yes.
I want $1 trillion. We talking about like treating people the way you want to be treated. That's not like, oh, I want to win the lottery today. Wants is a whole, that's vague. That's a lot of shit. But wanting somebody to match the respect that you give them, that's not like wanting like some shit that you grab out the sky. That's something you deserve.
I think that is something that people tend to feel like is so unreachable that saying grab out the sky is a very good analogy because you are grabbing out the sky. If you think that somebody is going to hold themselves accountable the way you want them to, the way you want them to, it's not going to always go the way you want it to happen. I mean, everybody has their way of accepting and not being accepting of responsibility when it really matters. And I think that from what she is saying, and I'm going to hold women to the fire, put their feet to the fire on this. We have to realize that men have feelings too. Because we can say, yo soft ass, yo puss ass, yo punk ass, yo chump ass, they still have emotions. Because they used to be women in the first place, but because they got labeled as a man, now they got to be a man. But keep in mind, they started off as a woman in the first place. Everybody did. And okay, so if accountability is one of those things.
Whoa. I'm going to need you to back.
Why you gonna need me to back up? Well, did I say something wrong, God?
It's too late if you just learning this.
It's God. He should already know
Here's
this.
the thing.
Why you think that they
Here's the thing.
that they XY? Why the fuck you think they XY?
What are you looking at?
We are the dominant.
Whoa, okay.
Double X is the dominant. We're the dominant.
Show just got Greek.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to need you to pray tonight. I'm going to need you to pray tonight. And you better hope that I'm listening.
A friend of mine said in my inquiry into this topic, simply speak life. I'm not talking about rainbows and sunshine, but speaking life to a man. When was the last time a man that you were with was speaking life to you?
My dad spoke life to me all the time.
I'm not talking about
Thank
your
you.
father. Because
Oh,
if that's the case, then his mama wasn't speaking life to him. We're talking about in relationships.
my last relationship with a man has been years. It's probably been about 5 years.
Did he ever try to speak life into you?
You know what, dear? That shit was ass. So I'm not sure if it's a good. Yeah, I'm
Was
not
he
sure if we
speaking
should
death
pull
into
from
you though?
that. You know, I don't think he was speaking much of anything into it. He was very emotionally unavailable. So I feel like he wasn't speaking much. I think he had a lot of feelings. However, he were not speaking them to me. I think perhaps if you spoke to somebody outside of our relationship, you would get a better understanding of him because he did not share with me. And perhaps that's because maybe he felt overwhelmed by my feelings and all the sharing I was doing to where he felt like it wasn't enough space for him to say how he felt or to deal with what he was. She got so much, she had so many feelings. What the fuck? And perhaps that was the issue. But he didn't talk to me. That nigga woke up one day, cut his hair off in the mirror, and asked me to be friends. I asked him, could I keep the couch? And that was it.
Maybe he was talking and you weren't listening.
No, he wasn't
That
talking.
happens quite often with me.
No, he wasn't talking. He was a truck driver and he was fucking bitches on the road. I actually met a hoe in Florida, married the bitch, and everything. I'm talking about within like a year of us breaking up. Someone that he had met he used to leave me for weeks at a time with
Lot
his
lizard?
daughter. I don't know if she was a lot lizard. That bitch, an author. She didn't seem like a loser. Um, she seemed like someone that was similar to me. Honestly, I'm talking about with her accolades. If you looked at her on paper, I think she sounded similar to me. She didn't look like me. I don't know what the fuck she acted like, but she seemed a lot less worldly. She was ambitious, but she didn't seem worldly. And I mean like people that are from a small place, like bitches that go out the country one time and they're, oh my God, I'm so surprised. Everyone thinks I look like a native. Bitch, do you not know it's black people everywhere? Like somebody that has no like, is this bitch slow? There's like that type of shit. Is this bitch go to Job Corps? Like she's ambitious now, or so it seems. I don't know. I ain't seen these people in years. But I just don't think that she was traveled, that she was experienced, that she was culturally intelligent.
Well, Ill for real
So,
wants to know, do you still have said couch? And I don't know.
yeah, I do. I do actually. You know, I bought a couch cover because every time I see it, I think about his bitch ass, and I bought a couch cover to put on it, but it's too small, so I still gotta
I
see
will
him.
let you slide on that because this show is called These Two Bitches. So the B word will be flying high tonight.
So yeah,
Okay.
that was that.
Admitting their mistakes, being wrong, accountability. It's so heavy. It just bugs me though when men want accountability, and I think as a group of y'all, as a group of y'all, accountability is nothing y'all know anything about. Not too much at all. Because it be so many dip offs. It be so many dip off situations, and it could be a dip off situation when he's still living with you.
Oh yeah.
You know that kind of dip off situation
Definitely.
when he's there but not there.
Mm-hmm.
When your house is his closet, basically.
Interesting.
You're talking about homosexuals.
Hobosexuals. That was a term that was made popular in late last year by us. By us, goddamn. We were talking about homosexuals because I ran across one, and come to find out, the hobo was actually, when I was dealing with him, he was hoboing with walking pneumonia.
Oh no.
Yeah. So he called me the other day and told me,
Oh,
you know how you
Lord.
was telling me I needed rest and sleep around that time, and we was. I was like, yes, you look terrible. You look like you about to fall out. He had pneumonia.
Oh, that's
So he was in the hospital for 7 days, and he pulled back on his alcohol because of it. And I'm like, wow, that sounds
Sexual hobos, Ill for real says.
Oh Lord. You was getting that pneumonia, Dick Ash?
I wasn't getting anything. That's the
I
thing.
didn't know.
It was still in the 3 month, time frame. So
you wait 3 months to freak.
I had to, because if you don't,
It was wintertime, and there's warm. Those are called where homosexuals seek out warming shelters.
Indeed.
Yeah. So
yes, and I couldn't take any shelter.
You want to read what Vito says?
When it comes down to it, initially a relationship starts most times with each other trying to accommodate. Both end up being let down if there's no transparency in the relationship.
Shout out to that.
Transparency or reciprocation. I think if there's no reciprocation in the
I
relationship.
think that, yeah, we all, and that's why I give it the 3 months, because you can hide something in 30 days. It's
Yeah.
kind of harder in 60. It's
Uh-huh.
impossible in 90.
Mm.
So I give it that amount of time because it does give me enough time to
Yeah.
see who I'm finna be wishing I didn't get his pussy to. Who is it that I'm gonna be like, damn, I can't even take it back. Who I
I
got,
feel
and you can't.
yeah.
You need time for everything. When I was in my younger days, I didn't give it that 30-day time frame. You probably get a couple of weeks and you're like, but now it's no. And then I was more sexual adventurous back then. There were lots of condoms, lots of jellies, lots of everything, dental dams, all types of shit going on. Now I'm still really protective if I ever get some, but I'm selective now because your sweaty big ass is not finna be dripping all over me.
Lord.
Yeah, it's gonna be that situation, and I don't know you. I you gotta give me some time
Well,
to destroy your life.
being God, I can tell you that you're lying. Number one,
I'm lying.
you're lying.
I'm lying,
Three
God.
teeth.
Is that so?
Says I'm lying.
Why is that?
Why you think I'm lying, God? You was there. You saw that shit.
I got one
He
word.
said y'all on month 2.
August. That's
Y'all
it.
on month 2, Ash?
No.
He said dick on the way. He on month 2. That's what
We
he
on
said.
month 2, Angela. Motherfucker, fuck you. We on month nothing. I don't even know what you look like to say the dick is greater possibility.
One word. August.
August, yes. August.
Yeah.
Wham, bam.
DJ
Thank you, ma'am.
Ace, if you have a August time frame and your application comes through with flying colors,
Well,
then
I'm scanning all applications, so they're all going through.
They're all.
Oh Lord.
This is nasty guy.
Women too.
They'll be
Women too.
aligned on
Y'all
the
right
boat at
in
the
as
boat.
well.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get some women
Right
in
in
there.
as well.
You know,
No, I
Yes.
prefer men.
real tough chicks.
What about trans men, Ange?
What about him?
You want one?
Wow,
Why would I want a trans man?
I'm just asking.
A man
I don't know.
who is going to turn into a woman.
No, a trans man is a woman that is transitioned into a man. A trans woman is a man that was naturally, born a man that is now transitioned.
See, I don't know this whole
Oh yeah.
he, she, they thing. I just want everybody to just love who you love, and let's not change any of the
parts.
not even the parts, just change any of the descriptions.
Okay.
Just be okay with what this to two. That's how I feel, but other people don't feel that way. You gotta honor it. You gotta honor how people want to be addressed, and I wholeheartedly feel that I should not have to call anybody a trans anything. I shouldn't have to refer to your sexuality when I'm referring to you because I wasn't invited to your extravaganza of sex, but I was invited into your extravaganza of life. So that's how I want to greet and meet people. I don't care who you bed down because I'm not gonna be there to take pictures or video or
But
hold
I
up
think that's
signs.
what a lot of them be trying to say. It's not sexuality. To me, I'm not really on the trans train either. But the way they're looking at sexuality is not so much. It's not just about who you are having sex with. Sexuality is like way deeper than just who you choose to lay in a bed with.
But that's
so
what people.
they're saying that.
That's what people are really breaking it down. This they make it so simple and trivial. They don't think that it's layers within it. They don't care nothing about the layers because they so hooked on Caitlyn that they don't care about everything else that is
God
so-called
does.
okay, God.
Yeah. But see, it's not my thing either. I don't. The problem that I have is I not so much with trans men. I don't care about. To me, I call them super studs. They just super studs.
Super stud.
But with trans, with trans women, it pisses me off because I feel like this has been kind of diluted to titties and lip gloss. And being a woman is about so much more. I feel like in the event you believe that you identify as a woman, we should be able to lower your pay rate. It's all these other things that I feel like should be a part of your experience. Since you feel like you identify as a woman, let
have
me
to go
bring you
through
some of this
everything
trauma and
that women go
understand
through.
what the fuck a woman is. I feel like if you get one of them niggas one day of a period, this shit would be over. So it's just, I feel like it's so much deeper than that. This is not just lip gloss.
And I think that's how they feel. They don't want to hear our layers. Just like we don't want, well, I'm not saying we, I just say the society doesn't want to hear their layers, and that group doesn't want to hear our layers.
Exactly.
Everybody doesn't want to hold each other accountable for how things are going about.
Yeah.
And
Can you see that?
But even if you
I
look
have a trans child, so it's different. It's a different conversation for me. And bitch, why ain't you here?
I'm sure that is.
You should have brought your ass here and sat with us. But I think that you wouldn't have known anything about this show happening just from it turning into this. And so I understand what you're talking about, Miss Williams, who was just on there. Shout out to Tiara, aka Annihilation. But just like I still feel the same way. We don't want to hear each other's layers, and that's where the miscommunication, and that's when the drop in communication happens. If we were to listen to each other and be more understanding and show a type of empathy, then we can better appreciate each other's stance on things.
Yeah.
Because I don't like being called a cis woman. Oh, cis woman.
I'm just a woman.
I'm just a woman.
I hate that shit.
It's no cis about it.
Mm-hmm.
You because you want your things changed with you. I didn't ask anything to be changed with me. Just go ahead and address me as a woman, and keep it moving.
Yeah.
But back to that thing that we were talking about as far as accountability. Another thing a guy made two people on here said that their women don't allow them to go out.
Oh, that sounds very insecure.
Why?
That's nuts.
Why y'all? I'm pretty sure both of y'all ugly, so y'all shouldn't be going out anyway. Stay your glasses at home.
All God's children are beautiful.
Whatever.
It sounds like some ugly shit for sure. That definitely
they were saying that their women is not letting them. It's two people. Let me go the fuck outside sometimes. Damn. He using exclamation points.
Shit.
He's serious. What women? Why are we keeping them inside?
Because they scared somebody else gonna see them, I suppose.
Are they looking that good that somebody's gonna snatch them? Or just
possibility?
Not always. I don't think it's always like that. I think people are just super insecure. Especially doing what I do. I work in clubs every night. I'm just selling t-shirts and hats. I'm no different than like a bartender or somebody like that. I'm not in here trying to talk to niggas. I will literally, a man be ready to buy his bitch everything in my hand. Soon as the bitch, I don't want shit. And it's because it's not even got shit to do with me. It's because of how they feel about themselves. How am I a threat to you, bro? And I'm in here selling t-shirts. Don't come outside if this is how you feel with your partner. So I meet a lot of motherfuckers like that. They didn't let the motherfucker come outside, but they out with them watching them. And now it's like they want to be a hawk. That shit is weird. It's weird.
They everywhere, the hawks. I'm just saying. I mean,
That shit is weird.
And if you're gonna come outside, then you got to take the good with the bad. You know she don't want you outside. She knows she don't want you looking at no other broad. You know you don't need that t-shirt, you don't need that hat. But because Chris got it in her hand, in your man hand, he getting ready to go ahead and drop that guap on it. You shouldn't be a hater, okay? Let your man buy stuff off Chris for you to wear later. It was for you anyway.
Exactly. Bitch, y'all could have got a matching outfit. The fuck?
Okay, Great America is still open.
Exactly.
We still call it Great America, or
I
we
think
call it
so.
Six Flags. I don't know.
I don't know. It's whatever.
We
That
ain't
shit
gotta
open
wait till
though.
after graduation no more to be wearing matching suits and be walking these streets, all right?
Exactly.
And when you get that shit from?
Free lunch.
Free lunch, bitch.
Yes.
Free lunch, okay? You got free game you getting today.
Yes.
Yeah. What other things that they were saying?
Shout out Lyric Versatile in the building.
Hey, how you doing?
Lyric, we need you here. What are some of the things, and then listen to this, Lyric, what are some of the things that women can do to help you be a better you? I don't know how to ask that question. What can we do to make things more easy?
Let God help you.
More ideal.
Let God help you.
More ideal.
Let God help you. I'm gonna make this very simple for Mr. Lyric Versatile.
Oh, really?
What's your biggest bitchin' ass complaint about a woman?
Now we're complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That's all they are, really.
These are all complaints. Yeah, take accountability.
This is the complaint part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, don't take things we share with y'all with vulnerability and use it against us later.
Oh yeah.
So we can't pillow talk and talk to
Yeah.
our homies about it if it's funny.
I've heard that before.
He said, I used to DJ at a strip club, and the most equivalent of being in a woman's feet as far as getting pursued. I don't think anybody was pursuing you in the strip club.
I used to be a DJ at the strip club, and the most equivalent. What the fuck?
What? I don't.
He's saying that he's saying that people were trying to get at him.
Why is that? Why is the E capitalized?
Thank you very much. I'm woke now too, girl. I am woke. I'm fucking woke. Okay, all fun. Everybody wants to have fun. Okay, so back to Mr. Equivalent with the capital E. Why? What is his quote up again? Let's see if
he said he was getting a lot of bitches as the DJ. Is he? I think
as a DJ, I was getting a whole lot of bitches at my feet.
He's being pursued.
A
lot. Like a woman.
And the most equivalent of being in a woman's feet as far as getting pursued. Don't laugh at that shit. Because you know it was shit.
Confused. I'm confused. But yeah. I feel like you should have just said, like I was a DJ and I was getting a lot of bitches. That would have worked better.
But easy. The only reason why a woman is pursuing a DJ is so that motherfucker can play Gangnam Style. Sexy lady. That's the only reason why we pursuing a DJ. Change the motherfucking song, boy. That's what we want you to do. Stop cutting, motherfucker. Your shit's off, motherfucker. That's we don't know. Okay, let's see what some other things these guys are saying.
What they saying?
Crying about
these complaints about women. What's the problem?
Stop making us go to sleep just because you want to go to bed.
Damn.
My girl does that.
I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you something.
I hate that shit. She does that to me.
Because she going to bed, she feel like you got to go to bed
and then I'll be like, well, I'm going in the living room. I'm still watching TV because she doesn't sleep with the TV on, and I do. I feel like I'm not. That's whole type of different maturity. After menopause, perhaps I'll turn the TV off when I go to bed. For now, fuck no. The TV stay on all night, and she's not with that shit at all. So
you are the male in that relationship. That's what it's boiling down to.
So I fucking hate it. So yeah.
Yeah. It's time to go to bed. Turn that TV
on.
on.
I'll put my headphones on. She's like, no, I want you to stay and lay next to me. So I'll be in the bed with my headphones on, watching my phone. It sucks.
What is the deal with going to bed with your mate? Y'all more than likely will wake up together, but you don't necessarily have to go to bed at the same time. Why?
I agree.
So both you and Chris are studs then. All right. we can just end the conversation there.
No, I'm just saying, if you want to go, okay. Why are we going to bed together? You probably got to go to work and be there at 5, but I ain't got to be there until 9.
Nigga, I work overnight. I get off, it be 3 o'clock. I come on, my bitch want to rap. I want to write some music and shit. And that's like, hell no.
I gotta go count inmates in the morning. You want to fucking rap? Shit.
Yes, Ace, we've already passed that. Yes, a woman is pursued at all times. A man in certain positions is pursued.
And you're saying DJs, because you're a DJ, that because you worked at a strip club, you were being pursued by all the strippers.
I concur about what Lyric just said. That's something that men do a lot of times.
Wait till he starts drinking.
He said, never complain, but every woman and man should listen to understand and not respond. I agree.
Yeah.
We all agree, but wait, give him a few minutes to get a couple beers in the system. That shit'll change.
No, but Derek makes a good point, because I think when people are in the heat of a conversation, they're not listening to understand. They're listening to counter your last point.
Exactly. To try to win, to fight with you.
Nobody wins in a fight.
I agree.
Nobody. Unless you walking away with a black eye. But then, did you really win after giving that black eye? No.
Oh, Lord.
Some
You
cases,
lost
yes.
something. What? What you say?
Some cases, yes.
God,
Oh,
God,
Lord.
I'm here. I'm here, my dear.
you and Lucifer. I need
That's my
y'all.
brother. He
Yeah,
just got kicked.
y'all need
He
to
got kicked
start.
out the house.
Yeah, and obviously
What?
you're going to see him every once in a while. Very
Oh, Heavenly
obvious.
Father.
Yeah.
He's gone. He's Heavenly Father's on vacation right now. I'm standing in.
You on vacation?
Another point, or inebriate. How is
How are you, Nubian queens?
Yes. How are you?
we're fine. Thank you so much.
Shout out Fan Bow podcast.
Hello.
West Coast in the building.
Yay, yay.
Shout out Fan Bow.
We good. Mala? Did I say it
Lord.
right? We good, Mala.
Am
I saying it right?
I don't think so.
I think I am. We good, Mala.
I don't think so, Ash.
We good.
Oh, but
good.
also, I think people should listen to a problem that I've had with men as far as listening. That men listen to fix instead of just listening, and a lot of times I feel like I want to vent. I'm trying to tell you something and get it off my chest. I can't even finish getting this shit off my chest before you have fucking interrupted me talking because you trying to give me some solution. But if you would listen to me finish, nigga, I done already tried half the shit you saying. Let me finish saying what the fuck. That shit pisses
Yeah,
me
you're
off.
definitely the man in that relationship. 100%.
No, she's not.
No, she definitely. I'm telling you that
See, that's the thing.
God made man. I'm telling you that's definitely.
Sometimes.
Somebody check her crotch.
Okay. Okay, let me tell you how this works. Look. I feel you that men do want to fix when they hear we're hearing us talk. But I think that man that you were talking to, it would have probably did him some good to be like, okay, do you need me to just listen or we working something out?
Exactly. But you know what he said when I told him, I really just want you to listen to me right now? No, that's not what this is. This is a conversation. It has to be an exchange, is what he was saying. And that's not, no, sometimes you just want to be listened to. He was like a real misogynist. He was one of them niggas with some money that think they can kind of talk to you any kind of
Well,
way
it's true.
because they got some money.
N-word with money can do what the fuck he wants.
I'm not with me, with bitches that have nothing, perhaps that are homeless, you know what I mean? That feel like, oh my God, if I don't fuck with him, I have nowhere to go. That's different. When you fucking with somebody that got some shit, it's not that the one thing I don't get, I'm not excited about other people's money because it's not mine. I don't niggas buy t-shirts all the time and will show me a fucking Chase account with 100 grand in it, trying to they want you to see it. You know why they're selling
yours.
you selling me $25, but you wanted me to see them. I don't care. It's not my money. That does you only motherfuckers that are broke as hell, and I mean broken, like their mentality, get excited about what another nigga got. Or try to, oh my God, I'm gonna do this, that, and that, because that nigga got some money. I'm not that insecure anymore. I'm not that my self-esteem is at a different point. I feel like once you know who you are, all that shit sound good, it look good, but that ain't my shit. And that's what it is at the end of the day. Motherfuckers will do shit like that and hold that money over your head. That's how motherfuckers end up in relationships with niggas. Now everything gone. You get into it with a nigga, now you put out. That shit ain't your shit. Get the hell no. I'm not
You ain't
excited.
put out in the city of Chicago. You need at least a 30-day notice first before you gotta get the fuck out. And then you gotta be taken to court. And then you get an
Yes.
extra 30 days.
God
So you
willing.
got 3 months to
Something.
get your shit together before you leave dude crib. So don't worry if he gonna put you out, sis. You got time. What?
Girl.
There's no such thing as you finna get put out right now. No. If you got mail that goes there,
No.
30 days plus 30 days and then another 30 days.
Try that shit in God's house.
They'll
See what
just
happens.
beat your
I'm
ass.
just
And
saying.
then
Try that shit in
it's
God's
really
house.
beat your ass. And it's like, what? Abusive niggas, girl, motherfuckers that are super misogynist, very manipulative people. It's niggas that dominate women with their money. And once you do something they feel like they do not necessarily agree with or something, it's like you become no one to them. I'm talking about, and I don't know if you ever done dealt with somebody like that. I mean, I hope you have never done with it, but I'm talking about very, very vindictive, just predators that are looking for prey. And I say this all the time.
predators do not look for people that are equally yoked. They look for people that they can prey on. So once they realize, okay, I'm not on this shit, I'm gone. They looking for bitches that's gonna allow them to abuse them and take whatever the fuck they can get.
Hurt people hurt people.
Cause they just excited to be with a nigga. Oh my God, girl, you see this nigga Kai?
Like
Bitch,
Diddy.
who cares? Like, it's goofy.
It's goofy to say,
Mhm.
"Ooh, did you see his car?" But
But it's
he beating
bitches.
your ass.
But it's bitches like that.
Look at that.
And
You
they
guys
will
are being
brag
loved
about.
right now.
Oh, thank you, Ace. Thank you. It's bitches that do that, and they will brag about being with that nigga because of his status
Uh-oh.
and how low
Preach
their
to them.
self-esteem is. Oh, thank you, boo. And how low they fucking self-esteem is. It's bitches that will deal with that shit, and I see this all the time.
But those are okay.
Like Cassie. She said
I
like
feel
Diddy.
like
Like
just
Cassie.
like Cassie, they be
Mhm.
young bitches.
Yeah,
They gonna always go for somebody young because they don't know as much. But
exactly.
what about these older chicks that are doing
But
that?
they stump. Young is a mentality, and
True.
green
True.
is a mentality.
True.
Green ain't got no age on it.
It doesn't.
It's bitches that's 50 years old that's still getting manipulated. I just seen a bitch. I'm not gonna say who this lady is, but I know a bitch. This woman 53 just done married a nigga fresh out of jail. She been taking care of the nigga for years since he been in there. It like crazy shit. How are you this goofy? Them niggas get out and they got 8 bitches that they talking to or whatever the hell they done tried to manipulate in order to make it through their time. She is very, or at least I would think, should be aware of this. But that didn't stop that old bitch from marrying this nigga and trying to hope for the best and thinking because he was a big dope boy in '98 somehow that means something today. It's goofy shit.
Means something to her.
She don't mean shit to her, and that's the problem.
And I think that one of the
Ouch.
ways that you can resolve that is watching Love After Lockup.
Yes,
When it
that's my
comes
show.
on Roku
Look at that.
channel. Yeah,
That's my show.
If you look at that, you can see your whole life flash before your eyes.
Yes.
And it has your face not on it, but your life written all over it. And you can deal with certain things like that. But for those of you who don't pay your bills and you don't get to watch TV, then yes, you are probably dating Jerome, just like Karen is, just like Sharon is, just like April is, just like Arthur is, just like Jerome probably is, and just like
Damn.
Pete is.
See that?
Yeah.
That nigga bye.
He got a lot of waving to do for his
Campbell
bio.
says, I was with a lady. She thought her money was going to control him. I was not going for that shit.
I was with a lady. She thought
His
her
money
money
was
was
going to
going to
control
control
him.
him.
Him is me.
Yeah, you mean you? You are you, and you are him. They made it a reality.
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
reality show. It's good as hell too. Yeah.
Oh my God, Anai. I interviewed him for Power Style Radio. She's a guy who was on Love After Lockup.
Which one?
One of Anai's friends came down to Power Style Radio, and he was actually an artist who had just gotten out of
Was he
jail.
Mexican?
No, he was and not with that girl anymore. So you remember? She
I
remembers.
wonder which one it was.
It was one of the earlier Love After Lockup episode where he got out. And I think the girl came with him to the radio show and
I
everything.
wish you knew their names.
People, I don't want to know their name. I mean, I don't want to say their names because I don't.
It was a
remember.
black man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty black. Or he may have been, a mixed. Dylan, that was his name. Thanks, Anai. You will not be able to work for CIA now that you're spilling shit all over the place. But Dylan was his name. His name was Dylan. So there wasn't a lot of Dylans. So if you do a rewind of the show, you should be able to find him. He was a real nice dude, though. Yes, Love After Lockup. Yes, that's my friend Dylan. You spelled his name different. So was it the DIL or the DYL? Or is it Dylon? Tell us what the fuck's going on tonight.
Dylon.
Yes,
That was what I thought when I saw it first.
Oh yeah. So okay, I think we can look into a little bit more, and thank you for coming to the show too, because your perspective is actually great.
Oh, thank you.
And then another gentleman on here realized this is what he states. His name is Sugar.
Okay.
Realize that
Can't trust a man with the name of Sugar.
I think you can. Realize that when a man wants to spend time with you more than he spends in the street, he's not weak or whipped. He's just simply found his purpose. When he cries in front of you, it's not because he's weak or feminine. It's because he can finally be comfortable enough to show and feel his pain.
I think he's not dating people that are emotionally intelligent, to say that.
Damn.
Because why would you want to be with somebody that wants to spend all this time in the streets in the first place?
He's
No,
not
I'm
too-
saying
okay.
he's saying that to a woman. He's saying when a man wants to spend more time at home, that I'm not weak. Why would any woman think that a man was weak for wanting to spend more time at home, as if a man outside in the streets was somehow more ideal, or if that painted masculinity somehow? Being outside in the streets is not masculine at all, especially when you're not making any money. You're just outside to be outside. I don't uh I don't think that that's a characteristic of someone that is emotionally intelligent to think that. I'm talking about the bitches he is dealing with, not him. Um
Yeah, because
so
a
I think
man want to
he's
go
just
outside and come in smelling like grass all the damn time.
I think he's
Smelling
dealing
like
with dumb bitches.
dew.
Well, maybe he just used the wrong context.
No, what he's saying is beautiful. I wish I've had partners that I ain't never seen cry that I wish would be that
And
comfortable.
I, st-
What he's saying
and
is
I
dope.
think
He's just with the wrong people.
I still think that's also a young mentality as well.
I said that,
Yes.
Michael Vega. You
It's some
can't
young
trust a
goofy
man
bitches.
named Sugar.
Sure you can.
Mm.
So I think that
Last name in the tank.
she's right to a degree. I feel that a woman don't want to see a man cry. We don't. We can empathize. We can have empathy for them, but we don't want to see a man cry because if you grew up around a time that in my age bracket, it is considered from what they taught us, men don't cry. It is seen as weak. And if you're all into your emotions, you can't be the strength that is needed at the time. So who has to take that position? Unfortunately, if it's a female situation, somebody got to be strong in it.
And no.
Yes,
I do not concur. I
I
think that you sound very primitive.
I am primitive.
And
I'm sorry. I
no.
don't want to see a man cry.
Men should be able to cry.
He should be, but not
And
around me.
I,
You
I
can't.
think I think it's healthy to see your partner cry.
You
I
can't.
want my partner to be able to be comfortable enough to be vulnerable with me. I'm not saying cry every day. I think
Yeah,
that's
that's
where
the thing. When you open the door to let them cry once,
that
it could be a
doesn't
cry
mean
fest. It
it's
could be a waterfall.
no.
There, motherfucker,
It's
you
not.
don't know.
I don't think so.
I am
I'm
fine
so-
with my partner crying monthly. To me, I don't think it's anything. I think that that's a healthy release. I think the problem is a lot of times, men when they do release, it's released as anger, and what people don't understand is that is also emotional. When I see that, that's what I think is bitch made. The same way you said, like when you see a man cry that this is weakness. No, when I see men acting out with their hands, to me that is weakness. That is being a bitch nigga, not crying.
I think it's a
No, I
combination.
don't.
If you crying to swing or you crying to cry, that's just when at the time that I grew up. Do I feel that way now? Only a little bit. I still don't want to see a man cry. I don't. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to see you cry because in my eyes, a man is strong. He is fearless. Nothing makes him cry. He's
Michael
there.
Vega says, look at what he says.
No,
As a man, I gotta hold it down. My tears are between me and the Lord, and I feel
I don't
to a
understand.
degree, yes.
Why can't there not be balance in that? Is what I'm saying. That's where it becomes unhealthy. That there is no balance between you and the Lord. No, if I can't, if I'm so in love with this person and they mean the world to me, I should be able to let them see me cry without feeling like I am going to be looked at differently because of this. Because I'm gonna be looked at as less than a man because of that. To me, that is crazy. And to think that someone is supposed to bottle this in, and this is supposed to be your forever person.
Who said
Like,
bottle it in?
but that's what it
I just don't
becomes.
want to
That's what
see
it
it. Me.
becomes. When it's around you. It's good. It bottles up when you anytime you can't express a part of yourself around another person that you're around regularly. So shit bottles up eventually. That always happens. It always does.
Balance is real.
I don't think that's fair. Exactly.
I ain't trying to be fair. I'm trying to be a bitch. Did you hear the show that you was on today? God damn it! These are two bitches,
He
not
said
two
Ace
intelligent
is asking,
bitches.
no matter the
Just two bitches.
situation,
Okay.
no matter the situation, you don't want the man to cry.
No, I mean, yeah. This.
She's
there's some
not
things,
two intelligent
there's some
bitches,
things
two
that
bitches.
I can't just deny. A man or a woman is gonna cry in regards
How
to
about
it.
that though?
What?
Read it.
Emotional intelligence should not be weaponized, but also not considered weak
when
when
displayed
displayed and when it's considered.
considered
I
safe
concur.
Yeah, you're not gonna be safe around me, homie. Do not cry around me. Just fucking don't do it, okay? We can cry later on in the
No.
closet, but no, you can't. Not no. I
What about if
can't.
you lost somebody in the family?
If you lost somebody in your
No.
family, that would be one of the times that you are
Just
fucking
one?
excused.
Damn.
That's
That
what
would
I
be
said.
that would be one of the
I'm like,
times. It's not the
what?
only one, but that would be one of the times I feel like that's a situation where they would make anybody
Well,
cry.
empathy is real and should be respected. That's what
Mhm.
Annihilation says.
Yeah, you didn't listen to the show either, bitch, because I said that this show was called These Two Bitches, not These Two White Bitches, okay?
Fanbob says if a man cried, that don't make him weak. He just tired of the bullshit before he catches a case.
That could be true too.
It's
That could be true too. Shit.
Yeah, and I'm about to catch 2 cases right now.
a whole
Oh,
bunch of
Lord.
people who caught cases and probably crying right now. So I can understand why they crying. But I'm saying before you get to the case part, why the fuck is you crying if somebody in your family ain't died or somebody that you
Oh, my
really
God.
loved ain't died? I'm sorry. And that's probably why I'm
That's
single.
horrible.
That was probably why I'm single. It really is.
It's
That's
horrible.
probably why I'm single. It's all good though. It's all good.
Lyric says I cried when you beat me in a bottle.
In a battle. And
Battle.
sometimes being a beat in a battle will cause a few tears to drop. But Lyric, you are strong right now. You are one of the people who employ me as an MC. So you losing that battle made you stronger, pal.
Look at that.
I will
I
cry
will-
on your shoulder and you will love it.
Oh, I will love it. I will love it. Okay. I'm gonna love it. There's moments for sure that you can cry for the right reasons, but you better not be crying for any reason.
I get any
Thank
reason.
you, Michael.
But
You
once
can't
a
be
month.
crying because
Once a month.
James died. You knew he died in motherfucking 76. Why the hell you dying crying now? Dun, 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 James is dead. No, fuck
No.
all that. Okay, you can't be
Once a
crying
month.
when you watching a simp ass movie like Snow White. You can't be crying when who died somewhere. You can't be crying just because what's old girl's name? Spider-Man who died?
I have no idea.
My one of them bitches. One of them died. You just can see me crying off of the cup. Crying because you ain't get the last nugget. Crying because somebody drank the last of the Kool-Aid. Crying because they ain't got a motherfucking shoe size.
What in the hell makes you think a man is gonna cry over some
nuggets.
damn Kool-Aid and chicken nuggets?
Who was eating chicken nuggets?
To be crying. Like if you
He's probably crying because he had to eat them damn chicken nuggets because you wouldn't get your ass up and cook him something to eat. Okay? Let's get to that.
Oh,
fuck you,
Lord.
nigga. I'm just saying, you can't come around me with the waterworks unless you TLC.
Aunt May.
Aunt May. I think she didn't die though. It was somebody, but she.
There's no crying in
wasn't
baseball.
crying. There's no crying. There is no crying in baseball. Okay. XM Soak's pink ass. He'll tell you. Ain't no crying in that shit. But there's some skin dying in that shit. Get your shit together, Sammy. But I'm just saying, you can't be crying. I'm sorry, girl. That is why I'm single and you with the woman, okay? I can't have no man crying in front of me just for no reason. I can't. I'm already a rapper.
He said, who got nuggets?
that motherfucking man who's crying is.
Lord.
He wanted an actual chicken, and the nuggets is what his ass got.
Oh, hell no.
What is this music? Is this the big
on break?
It's time.
Oh,
What is this?
It's time for titty time.
it's Titty Talk, girls.
Titty
What
talk,
I miss?
titty talk, titty talk,
What
titty
show we
talk.
have?
Some bitches
Titty
coming
Talk.
out?
No, titty. There's no titties popping up on the screen, so I don't know what titties is going on right here. Only titties that's here right now are these titties and these titties. Oh, just the titties. I'm sorry.
Girl, you fine.
Titties. That's all we got now here. But in Titty Talk, we do answer questions, and we answer the questions that are inside of the pancake.
Oh, snap.
This
time
is
for
time
questions.
in titties.
Oh,
Talk.
perfect.
Yes, she's got really big gazangas, and She looks like she can make a mean grilled cheese. But because it's titty talk, we have random questions that people send in to us and they want us to answer. And I'm going to go ahead and let you pick out one of the questions. We're going to do all of them.
Okay.
Pick out one of the questions, read them to yourself, and then read it out loud so we know that reading is fundamental.
All righty.
Titty talk.
Titties be talk.
Oh, this is hard.
That's what she said.
Say this out loud now.
Sure.
Day party on the beach or night party on the rooftop? On the rooftop.
Day party on the beach or night party on the rooftop?
I'm going with the beach.
Figures.
I love the beach. But I would rather be on the rooftop like alone with a partner, like not with everyone. I just want to be, like something private.
Why are we outside at all? Is what I'm saying. Why are we at the beach? Why are we on top of a building? At the beach, you're gonna get eaten by a shark. On top of the building, I'm gonna push your ass off. These things aren't even happy. These are not happy places.
Oh Lord.
Just saying, Chris.
That is not the side of the spectrum I was going with.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm across the spectrum, okay? That's what everybody keeps telling me.
I was thinking like nude beach day party.
Nude beach day party? What beach is this? In Rio?
Girl, no,
This is
in
Chicago,
Florida. In Florida.
Florida. Yeah.
It didn't say where we was at.
Yeah.
It just said beach. We could have been in Hawaii.
Life's the beach.
And then you die. Okay. What's wrong with dick pics? Nothing. Unless the dick is not worthy of the pic.
Oh.
Yeah. So let's do a little explaining here. The inside of a woman is only really 4 inches deep. So all of you with those 10-inch dicks, there's nothing we can do with you besides tongue action. That's all I'm saying. Because that's not going to go in my ass. It's not going to go in my cooch. But I'm saying, if that's the type of dick you want to send me in a pic, I'd love to see it. Would I love to fuck it, though? Not at all. It will hurt me.
Well, you just gave all the little dick men out there hope.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. But you still have to get past this big ass. So if you have a small penis and you are trying to put in an application for August 1st, there you go.
You got to put your requirements out like a
They've already moved on, Lyric.
Are both an option?
He's talking about the rooftop and the beach.
Oh.
Or were you talking about the dicks?
He said, shit, women insides be 3 weeks long.
Why did you say 3 weeks?
What?
3 weeks long.
Oh, Lord.
Say that. All right.
Why y'all say that? 3 weeks. Is that how long it takes you little dick niggas to get in there? I don't know. August 1st, what the fuck? Oh, look who's here. It looks like one of the people from the Sound Scandal music group has made it.
Put
to
your application in.
UNRAP. No.
August.
No.
It's going down. Booty on the boat.
I got something for you. I'll take it. I'm telling you, I'm doing bad this year. So around August, it's
Put your bids in now.
Put your bids in now. I'll be 30 pounds lighter, so it'll be great.
August is right around the corner.
Damn, okay, I'll be 20 pounds lighter because I got less time now. But I'm just saying, that's what's getting ready to happen. So help me. Help me. Okay, you can ask her. No, what's wrong with dick pics? Ain't nothing wrong with dick pics. Please send all dick pics to Ange13 at Ange13chicago.com.
Damn.
Wait, what?
Ange13chicago at gmail.com. Send all dick pics. And I do know how to trace emails, so don't set yourself up. Don't do it. Because I'm going to set you up too.
And remember, all little dick guys, you're accepted as well.
Okay, so it's a 2-part question.
Go ahead.
The first part is 69, doggy style or missionary.
No, it's like one of them. You kill one, marry one.
Oh, that's what that meant. Oh, okay. I thought I had two different questions. Okay. So date one, kill one. Okay, got you. Now this is
Date one.
different.
Mary.
Kill.
Okay.
God must have made that.
Damn.
Tickets. Want to know, bro? Tickets in August. The tickets go on sale. When?
Okay, so I'm a date.
February 31st.
Feb 31st. Get your tickets now. They're selling like hotcakes.
What y'all talking about? Tickets for what?
August.
August 1st.
Booty on the boat.
Oh, got you. Date. I would date doggy style. I would wait no. I would date
Amber said he put his application in twice.
I would date missionary. I would kill 69 and I would marry doggy style.
Let's back up here. Kill 69. Why?
Yeah.
That's the flavor of the month.
If I only have choices of 69 doggy style or missionary, yeah, that's the one I'm gonna kill. Definitely. I don't like 69 no way. Like, don't nobody want to suck dick while I'm getting my pussy ate. I can't focus on getting my pussy ate.
Concentrate
I'm trying
like
to
that.
focus. That's selfish as hell.
Irritating.
You gonna eat my pussy and think I'm supposed to suck some dick too? Like that nigga, no. Let me get my pussy ate.
Right. Let me enjoy it and let me fall asleep and then you leave.
You can't multitask. I thought you were a woman. You can't multitask. Can't carry all this shit on your back like you just said earlier. Can't just, you know.
I was talking about what my ancestors did. That ain't what the fuck I'm trying to do. Fuck out of here. This is evolution, nigga. Fuck out of here. Hell no.
What? What God?
Date.
Oh, date, marry, kill.
Date, marry, kill. Who am I doing?
Doggy style missionary in 69.
I hate 69. I just hate it. But I'll do it.
Yeah. Both of you two are fun sponges.
No, wait.
That shit.
I gotta answer it.
Mm-hmm. What's to it? Ma'am?
I would kill doggy style. I would kill missionary. And I would kill 69. I just kill everybody. I'm just killing the whole situation.
Fun sponge.
Fun sponge. Just, I don't like this question.
Who wrote these? You wrote this nasty
stuff? No, I did not. I put them on the paper and that's it.
Okay.
I did not come up with these questions.
What you mean you put them on the paper? That mean you wrote them, right?
No, I didn't come up with them. I got an email.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Give a man a warm towel after or he's on his own.
I'll give him a warm. Well, it depends on the dick, first of all. It depends on the dick. I think that's
Depends on the dick. Do you give him the towel and leave him to his own devices? Do you clean him off? Or you just throw it to him on the bed and be like, yo,
it depends on the dick.
do what you got to do.
And if we were like, if it's like condom sex, I ain't really no towel, nigga. You wore a condom, like the fuck? No, I think towels that's for raw dick only. Number one, so the dick should be pretty decent. If this is some raw shit going on, but condom, no, you're not getting a towel. No, just get out.
Just get out of here.
Just get out.
Just get out.
I'm going to provide a warm towel after.
House where you just killed doggy style, missionary, and everything else. You're not giving nobody shit because there ain't gonna be no towels to give out. There ain't even gonna be no dick there to clean up.
We still on that.
But in August, August.
Yes.
Yeah, he's getting that warm towel. And if he didn't have a towel before he came to my house when we got warm together, I'm putting his unclean ass out.
But he's got to bring his own hand towel.
He should be
He's got to bring his own hand towel. What if he didn't even know he was gonna do it?
He knew.
He knew. Why's your voice crack?
Because he knew. He knew I was about to give him some. He knew. That's why he had on the cologne, but not the towel action.
Okay, gentlemen, please listen close. Bring your hand towel.
Bring your own damn towel.
She asked you, what's that for? Well, wink at her and say, stop being stupid.
Baby. You get warm with you. Yeah. Okay, now you got to ask the question. Go ahead, my lovely guest, Chris, again.
Okay, it is
free lunch. Free lunch.
Free lunch. Wait. What the hell is NVT?
Let's look it up. What's the question?
Wait, what's the question? Read it.
Buzz fast or make love, no NVT?
No nut.
Oh, that's what that says? Okay.
Or long, what is this? It's a bus fast or long lovemaking session, but you don't get the bus.
Bus fast. The fuck?
You don't want to make love, huh?
I want a
No,
long
not if I'm
lovemaking
not gonna
session.
come. No, if I'm a. But see, but I come fast anyway, so I don't even. This don't make sense. If we make love for a long time, I'm coming. So I don't even. This don't apply to me.
I don't bust nuts. So yeah, I'm doing a long lovemaking session.
I come a lot
Look it
fast.
She want
I'm a
froggy
minute
style,
woman.
spread her legs like a TV antenna.
Hell no, I got arthritis, nigga. Not me. No. Hell no. Not
Froggy
me.
style.
I'm straight. Mm-mm.
Next question.
What is the next question? Porn star or full nude stripper in hood club?
What
Now,
the
is this
fuck type of
question
question
asking
is
me that I
this?
want to be a porn star?
It's your choices. To be a porn star or a fully nude stripper in a hood strip club.
They both sound dangerous as fuck.
Who the fuck is coming up with these questions? Like, what the fuck? Can we get some other submissions?
Girl, they wake up in the middle of the night, write a question, put it in a pancake, and go back to sleep because they get to ask questions
What?
in a dream.
Questions
I
don't come from
would.
this household.
Okay, porn star or full nude stripper in the club.
Hood club.
And why is it so descriptive? Full news? Like, what the fuck?
Think about it. If
Piece
you're
of this
just a
shit.
top nude stripper in the hood, you ain't gonna go get fucked with a lot. But if you a full nude stripper in a hood club,
Who
bitch,
writes
you
full
might as
nude?
well be diamond. Dude is coming up to your house. I'm about, I give you $40 and let me tell you where your hoe stays every night. You know, it's that motherfucker. So I'm gonna be a porn star. I'm gonna have to be a porn star because it's safer. All my aids will be concentrated, and I will have a place to get a warm towel.
You could parlay that into a real acting job.
You can parlay, yes. Ask, what's her name? What's her name?
I don't know.
She was a porn star. Now she became an actress. Her name was, damn. I guess that really didn't work because I don't know her name.
I don't know.
She's just a
It's a
porn
white
star.
lady or something?
Black lady.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
She was somebody who made. She was like Superhead. That's her name. Superhead did that. Superhead was a professional porn star, and then she came out of the porn world and went into. Yeah, all of it sounds risky. It does. It does. So I'm going to be a porn star. My name is going to be Titties McGee. That's who I'm going to be.
Tits McGee?
Tits McGee.
That sounds trans.
Tits McGee. That's what I'm going to be.
That
And who are you going to be? You going to be a full nude stripper in the hood?
I'm not
Sound like a
I'm not sure.
movie.
If they let me sell t-shirts, maybe I'll do that shit. They let me sell some t-shirts.
Definitely can sell
You
t-shirts.
got to be fully
Might do
nude to
that.
sell those t-shirts.
I don't know, girl. We gonna see. Them dope like pussy shirts be moving. I might have to be the stripper. If this is just for a day, like I don't have to keep doing it, I would rather be the stripper.
Time frame.
Because of porn star, we gotta shoot a film. This shit gonna come out. No. If I'm just a stripper in the club for the day, all I gotta make worry about is a couple niggas with their phones out. I'd rather do that for a
That's
day.
the problem.
For a day. Rather than a production being released.
You're not getting paid if you're a stripper and they got their phones out, but you're getting paid as a porn star.
If
and
it's
you've
sales.
negotiated a good contract that you can get the majority of the money from either from the front. Yeah, you gotta.
So if you're a porn star, would you do
I have done this before.
white wiener?
Yes.
Would you do white wiener if you're a porn star?
Would I do white wiener?
Yeah.
Is that
yeah.
a position?
No.
It's a person?
I would only do white wiener.
Because I'm so dark, I guess visually it looked great.
I think it's more money involved. And it's less work.
But it's probably more dangerous because he probably want to throw a fist in your cooch and like,
Yeah, I
damn,
ain't
I
with
can
that
punch your
shit.
cooch.
Hell
Ah,
no.
my cooch.
There's a question for you.
What is the best way to get you to the finish line in the bedroom? Well, punch him in the cooch, ain't it? But great head. Give me some great head and bada bing, bada boom, we are there. winning.
I like to be choked.
Okay, so
That
that
helps me.
is very dangerous, and I pray for you that you will always have oxygen at any given moment.
Yes, but that helps me definitely.
Why be a porn star in today's OnlyFans society?
Got
Why
a point?
not? Why the fuck? Because I gotta fuck too, okay? I'm not just gonna be showing the cooch. I'm trying to get some action, okay? Did you hear anything about this show in the very beginning? In August, there's gonna be an extravaganza.
Fuckfest 2025.
Fuckfest
Brought to you by Booty on the
2025.
Boat.
Booty on the boat. It's gonna be colossal.
I
So,
cannot wait.
porn star, get paid, and you don't have to worry about somebody seeing you on the street. Well, you do, but you will still be safe because you were being dicked down by white penises. Well, not really, because they probably want you to become a house slave, and then you'll probably be choked on a. That's something you'd like.
You know what? I actually had a white man before,
What did
and
she choke you?
I don't really remember if he choked
She
me. I
don't
was in
remember
my
because she
20s.
was choked unconscious.
I was in my 20s.
She was
But
out that bitch. He was
he
like,
was really
"Yeah,
sweet though. He had a
first I need a
huge dick.
t-shirt. This is the wrong size. The wrong size."
No, he was really, really nice. He was nice. His family was real welcoming. They was real sweet. They used to like cook for me and shit. It was horrible. Like the food sucks. But his mom would always like make porridge and shit for me. When I would come over, they
Oh,
were
look at that.
Polish.
They was making porridge.
Yeah, they were.
Little Red Riding Hood. That
They,
wasn't the family.
they was
Okay,
making
those
porridge.
were bears.
They were
They were trying to kill your ass and eat you, bitch. I'm glad you got away. The fuck? What was you thinking?
No,
They didn't need
the thing-
t-shirts.
girl, he was real sweet, but they was he played basketball. He was like 7 feet tall. He was big as fuck. He was like from Poland, and he was here playing basketball on a contract. And we dated for maybe like 6 months. But I felt like I was just a like a fetish for him. Like I think he just liked black girls, like thick black girls with tattoos. I don't think it was about me being Crystal. I think it was about what I looked like. And I found out his family was so accepting of me because that's who he usually dated, black girls that look like me. So it was a fetish. He just wanted a thick black bitch. I don't think it was about me at all. So it happened. That's what that.
And you left him because of it.
Yeah, the fuck? Yeah, I've had that happen to me before. Being fetishized, being in relationships. The guy I told you that married the other bitch. Once I lost weight, when we first met, I was thick like I am now, but I got down to like 160, and he wanted me to get ass implants. I refused to get them, and later on, he said he wanted to be friends. I ended up,
He cut his hair and said, "Hey, we just gonna do cool. You ain't
yeah,
about to get the butt shot, so I gotta find
yeah,
somebody who gonna booty up."
yeah.
That is
It was nuts.
crazy.
He wanted me to get her ass done really, really bad, and I wouldn't. Um, I even let him speak to the doctor that kept like advising against it, like no, and he was upset. He wanted me to look the way I looked when I first met him. When I first met him, I was drinking too much, and that's why I was thick as hell. I wasn't like that because I was healthy. But once I got healthier, I lost some ass. I thought I still looked great. According to him, I wasn't thick enough. That nigga left me. I ended up finding an account that he was following on Instagram. It was like 1,000 pages he was following. It was nothing but like girls posting asses. You didn't even know if they was girls because a lot of them wasn't no faces on the account. It's just ass. And I'm like, what? Like,
Anonymous ass.
he had a fucking obsession.
You
So,
see that?
What about it?
He's asking.
what about your G spot? Can we talk about your G spot? When can we get a yo shit in that ass? That's what I want to know.
Where is the man's G
In
spot?
that
It's
ass,
between the
that
ass
prostate, and that prostate.
and they balls. That area there. Could you tell us, God?
Well, here's the thing.
You actually hit it. You gotta penetrate their ass in order to hit it.
Well,
You
that's
gotta-
that's that's a fact, but God doesn't know it
yes, you
as
have
a
to
fact.
penetrate the male ass to hit that G spot.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, we ain't gonna be doing shit.
So yeah.
August 1st is off.
No, somebody gonna let me strap him.
He wanted the booty up.
Yeah, he wanted the booty up, all right. I think he was gay. Cause like looking back on it, y'all, he really didn't want a lot of head. He just would want me to eat his booty. And I thought about this. Like, I
God.
thought about that, like moving forward. And he didn't eat a lot of pussy, but he liked to eat a lot of booty. It was very interesting. And I thought about that. Like
Have
later
you
on.
seen him like
No,
recently?
great
I
moves. I
bet.
haven't seen him for
Look,
years.
I bet you if you go and check him now, that your assumptions were right.
Maybe
I
he
bet you,
buy.
huh?
I said maybe he buy. I don't know.
Goodbye is just giving you time before you make your final decision. I don't care what nobody say. You gonna either be A or B. You ain't gonna be A B.
Yeah,
This show is
Maybe
for
he buy.
entertainment purposes, okay? I told y'all I'm not a doctor, not a scientist. This is for entertainment. Don't your
Yes.
kids shouldn't be watching. Don't
At
really
all.
listen to me
At all.
because I ain't got that much sense. This is the sense today. I am the ignorant one of these two bitches, okay? Man,
smart bitch, ignorant bitch.
smart big.
Y'all is
God,
stupid.
you are so on point right now.
God always
Smart
is.
bitch, ignorant bitch. I'll take it. It's okay. We gotta keep our guests happy.
It's silly.
So, next question. Let's see if I'll go inside and see what it's all about.
He's just aware of himself sexually. I suppose, dear.
Different strokes. Oh,
I
different
suppose.
strokes.
He want his ass ate too. That's what it is. You want your ass ate? That's what it is.
Motorboating the booty is wild work. That's wild work.
Bottomless or topless in public for 48 hours. I am so topless. I am. I've done it before. It is hilarious and
I
yeah,
agree. I agree with topless.
topless.
Preferably don't even touch my ass. That shit is wild.
Oh, from what she said, we have to touch your ass in order to get you the woo woos. You're trying to
Get you
get
to the
the
promised land, sir.
woo. Yeah. Mm.
God put it there for a reason. Don't let it go to waste, sir.
Don't let it go to waste. 48 hours. Talk
I'm doing
about
topless.
48 years. I'll be in this bitch talking about some because I don't care. They titties.
Yeah,
They here to feed the world.
I would
Get
say
a drink.
topless too. I'm gonna say topless.
That was too easy.
It was too easy. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm bottomless, walking around with all these hips, all these ass, all this cooch, just splashing everywhere for 48 hours. Who wants that?
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants your cooch out, just breathing to breathe? Who wants
Well,
that?
there are guys out there would prefer you bottomless
Of
with a
course.
tank top on. Of course, cover those things up.
Right, but I'm outside.
There are guys that would actually want you to fart in their mouth.
Oh, my ex
You
is like
made
that.
these.
Yeah.
You made these guys, God. I don't know why you
Yeah.
made these. I don't
My
know if
ex
you
is
had
like that.
blinked and then you just. I don't know.
What in God's green earth? And by the way, I'm talking about my home.
Uh-huh.
That would want a man answer that for me. That
I
would want
don't
a
know
man
because I
to
don't like it.
fart
Niggas is nasty.
in the mouth.
I think it's a very strange fetish. But that nigga told me he would get mad when I would fart and he wasn't around. He would be like, "Why didn't you tell me you had to fart?" Like if I, if I farted and he left the room, he told me it was like perfume in him, and he didn't want me to fart
Miss
with him.
Free Lunch.
Oh,
Miss Free Lunch. I have a question
poots
for you.
weren't bad poots.
No, girl.
You're eating well, and you had good poots. Like you ate fruits and
I don't think it's
vegetables.
a such thing.
Miss
No
Free
farts
Lunch.
smell good.
Miss Free Lunch.
Mhm.
Where are you finding these gentlemen?
What you mean with him? I dated for him a long time. I took his virginity, so he been nasty. I
Oh,
took
so
his
that's
virginity.
no wonder he wanted to get the farts. He
Mm-mm.
did everything.
So
You took
yeah,
his manhood. He means you took your
yes.
poothood.
So I took his virginity. So we've been knowing each other a long, long time. But he nasty as hell. Like he like dookie, everything. Like
Not doing this.
he do though.
First of all, I hate the word dookie. That's number one. I hate the word dookie. That's just
Can you
fucking.
pull one of the questions out the dookie top? This is dookie.
Um,
Dookie.
ugliest thing a man that can do. That's a huge turn off. Uh,
Ugliest thing a man could do that's a huge turn off.
Salute Gangsta Rita in the building.
Hey y'all. I think not taking care of his kids is a huge thing to me. Someone that is of able body, that is able to take care of their children, that is choosing to not be in a child's life for whatever reason it may be, maybe because they I've met a lot of guys who kind of what's the word I'm looking for? regret having babies with certain women. Maybe they feel like this woman ain't up to par, or whatever the case may be. And as a result, they think that they could just not take care of this kid as if this ain't still a fucking child. Regardless of who this woman is, that's still your kid. So I
So let
don't
me ask
date
you a question.
niggas. You don't take care of your
With
kids.
that
We can't
line of
talk.
thinking, with that line of thinking,
Uh-huh.
okay, because there's a lot of women, and I'm just being the devil's advocate.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of women that have children. The men say, "No, I don't want a child," but they have the child anyways.
You knew what you
But
were
the
doing
but
already. They were both willing participants in
I
this.
agree.
You
I agree.
do
So
agree
if
then?
unless you're 15 years old and you're really that green and that ignorant and don't kind of even understand what type of position that you're putting yourself in, I get why kids do stuff like that. It's grown ass men that already have children that still use that as an excuse. They understand how children come to be. They understand that they are both doing something that they are both consenting to. So you don't get to try to back out when you already consented to this. You already knew that this was a 50-50.
Yep.
No.
It wasn't just
No.
fucking.
It doesn't matter if y'all fucking and you know that this fucking could lead to
You
this
know the
person.
fucking lead
It
to
don't matter. If you
human
married to
being
somebody that you
creation.
just fucking, if you doing the same thing that could lead to lifelong bonds, who cares?
All right.
If you are an accomplice to the murder, you're going to jail too.
Indeed.
Basically.
Indeed.
Next question.
Sorry. And I think one of the ugliest things a man could do is not take care of himself by washing his ass. Yeah.
Again, I'm gonna ask this question to you
Oh,
now,
damn.
Miss 13. Where in the fuck are you finding your men?
Well, I'll tell you. One guy that came over my house, I won't name his name because I don't fucking remember. But
Ouch.
yeah, he had just came back from somewhere that I felt like, yeah, you may need to take a bath. And
Bath or shower? I think a
bath,
man taking
shower,
a
or
bath is kind of
whatever.
gay,
So
but whatever.
he said,
Just
I
laying
do
up in
kind of need
filth.
a
Whatever.
shower. Let me go ahead and knock this out right quick. So he did just that. And
Uh-huh.
I had to go into the bathroom to make sure that my bathroom wasn't destroyed by him, and it was destroyed by him. He took a shower, but there was a ring around my tub.
He took a
Like,
bath or a shower.
he took a
No, that's possible.
shower
I've seen that
and
before.
he left a ring around the tub.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Yep. Was he a young nigga?
35.
I guess you guys find your men at 5 and below. That's what Towns music or whatever. 5 and below, it's a good place.
Fuck
Fine.
you, right next to your
Yes.
father. Right
He
next to
still
your
bad. He
father.
still want his ass ate. Shut up. Ain't nobody trying to hear from you. Bye.
Booty blow.
I've seen some nice looking people at 5 and below.
He don't think so.
Quite kind.
He don't think so.
Okay.
But them rich niggas, some of them rich niggas, you know, Five Below, them rich niggas like nasty ass shit like that. Them rich ass niggas want you to do disgusting shit.
No taste or no orgasm for 1 year. No taste or no orgasm.
I'm going with no taste. I would eat completely healthy shit. So if I can't taste it, I can't taste good shit either. So I would eat totally healthy stuff. And
Grass,
be
wheat
fit as
germ, all that
hell.
shit.
I'd be fit as fuck at the end of the year.
Ready to
No
go.
taste.
No taste. You eating everything.
Yeah.
Dookie, all that.
No.
No
Not
taste.
dookie.
Hate that word. It's disgusting. It really is. Think about it.
I would
Fucking
say
retarded too on top.
no taste for
Fucking
a year.
extremely
Yeah, because
juvenile.
I gotta. I
I'm gonna go
can't.
take a dookie. Boy, if you don't
I
sit your
can't.
stupid ass down.
Would you stop
No, I'm
saying
just saying. That and boo boo. Who says that?
Dodo.
My mama
Dodo.
says boo boo.
That is
My mama
I'm
says
not gonna call your mom retarded, but I'm gonna say something. That's
she says boo boo.
no boo
I
boos and no
hate this.
dookies.
Dookie.
That's just
Dookie rope. So you hated them dookie ropes, Scott?
I had those rope
Oh my
chains before. I'm
God.
not gonna say the word again, and
Dookie. Boo boo. Shit.
I'd rather you say I'm gonna go take a shit.
I'm
Say,
gonna go take a
dookie.
I
mud.
hate when people say I gotta take a shit. I hate when
Well,
people say that.
okay, well then we're
I
on the
hate
same
that.
boat then.
Just I'm gonna go use the bathroom. It's fine with me.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Next question.
I'm
Hate when
going to
niggas say
number
that.
2.
Yeah, even better.
22.
No.
If I gotta be in there longer than 5 minutes,
Next
come shoot me. You gotta get a question. Because I'm a porn star walking around with no taste.
One thing a woman does that a man can't, and can't say have a baby or a period. One thing a woman does that a man can't.
Know how to manage
Is this
time.
supposed to be positive or negative or what?
Know how to manage time.
Hmm.
Know how to manage a house.
That's bull.
I'm just asking, like, is this a
Know how to
biological
manage a
question?
business.
It could be physical, mental, what name it. Well, first of all, if it's mental, right, that's a no-brainer. No pun intended.
Well, our brain develops faster, so I guess that's one thing we can finish. Our temporal lobes, we can have our temporal lobes done developing at 22. That's something a man can't do. Men's temporal lobes usually don't.
Let's talk physical, please.
You mean the frontal lobe?
Yeah, my frontal, yeah, frontal lobe.
Frontal
I'm
lobe,
sorry,
they
the
call
frontal
it
lobes. Yeah,
26.
don't
Yeah.
finish. Yeah, just so that's all I got. I don't know. One
Everything we
thing.
do is better than a man. What are you talking about? What do you really need men for anyway besides to
I'm gonna be looking for your guys' prayers
carry our
tonight.
luggage?
Interesting.
Carry my luggage. You
Shit.
fucking Neanderthal, you. That's all I need you for.
One thing a woman can do that a man can't is go to school for the same job and be paid less. That's what the
Man.
fuck they can do.
Man. Touche.
Ouch.
That fucking hurt too.
Is that the end of
No,
it?
it's more inside. More inside.
God
Oh
damn.
my God. Damn, we get a lot of degrees to not get paid the same, don't we?
Damn,
Shit.
indeed.
Son of a bitch, but at least we get the job.
I suppose.
Okay. Pool, shower, or hot tub to get your cake frosted. You want to get your
What
is a
does that
cake
mean?
frosting? You gotta look it up.
You know I don't know what that means.
God, you made all this shit up. I thought you
I
knew
didn't.
everything.
I'm not the one who writes the
Why is
questions.
all the questions freaky almost?
Because they
Damn.
wake up in the middle of the night and
Don't
ask
say
questions that they be
I don't-
thinking about, and then put it inside a pancake and go time to go back to sleep.
That is not true.
Okay, Google. What does it mean to get your cake frosted sexually?
I think I might know.
I found this on the web.
When a man comes on the outside of your vagina.
What?
You just not know me? Fuck.
Nothing, homie.
Pool, shower, or hot tub? Would you rather get nutted on in the pool, in the shower, and nowhere? Don't nut on me. What
I
the fuck are you
agree. I
doing?
don't want any of that.
What?
I'm straight.
I do not want any nut on me.
I pass.
Fun sponges.
I pass. No thanks.
Fun sponges. That's why you play with Dookie.
Not at all.
No thanks. I'm
In the
good
shower,
on
pool. You know what? I take it in the shower because I'm gonna rinse that shit off. I mean, damn, down in the sink. You can't do it in a pool because somebody gonna get in behind you. It's gonna be like a wad. And then you do it in a hot tub. Ew, warm kids. That's just you're fucking wrong there, dude. You're fucking wrong. Okay. Yuck.
Yeah. No,
That was
thank
it,
you.
huh?
Nope. It's another question.
It is.
One more question.
Why is this about sex? Can I
I
change
told
the
you
question?
because
No,
the
you can't.
people wake up in the middle of the night.
Favorite
they-
position and why? Why are we still talking about freaking? Do people not talk about other? This is all men questions.
These are all questions
I would
that
assume
bitches
that
gotta
the person
answer.
is
What
right.
the fuck?
Favorite position?
I like strapping niggas. That's my favorite position. My favorite position is when I put the dick on and I strap
That's
niggas.
called pegging.
So that's my favorite position.
Pegging.
I like to strap them from the back. So that's doggy style.
You said we should all bathe. I don't know about that one. And she said, wow.
That's what I like.
Pegging me?
My favorite position is CEO, ho. That is the position that I'm going to be taking in anything we do. So that means on top. Yeah, on top. That is what my whole. So how does it normally happen?
I believe he's talking about the cake and the cream on the cake. You'll get your cake
Put
cream.
cream on the cake?
It's got to be that.
Oh, sex. Okay.
How does what normally happen, Ace?
He's saying where do they usually come at? I guess that's what he's saying. Is that what he's asking?
Well, I don't know. They got the deals. Who got the
She's talking
deals?
about- They're in the chat. They're talking about 5 and below still.
5 and below.
Apparently, everybody's going to meet up 5 and below tonight at about 11.
At 11
Got you.
when it's
Good to know.
closed. When it's good,
Good
closed.
to know.
Yeah, 5 below. No.
Diddy again. I'm done. Oh yeah, they still talking about that. When we was talking about Cassie, is they talking about that shit?
I don't know, but
Oh, somebody's done the old cake and the.
You've done what?
I don't know if that is that what
Tiana?
she's saying.
Yes, what? What are y'all talking about? No. What the fuck? What do you mean? I have no idea what you mean, crazy bitch. Please.
Oh
Clarity. Eat your ass crazy. We've answered all the questions inside the pancake.
Yes.
I think we've answered all the questions out in the world. Yes, Titty Talk is now completely and absolutely a done deal. All the questions are out.
Titty talk, titty talk. Titty talk, titty talk.
And God obviously has nothing better to do but make 70 sounding tracks for us to have background music for. Thank you, Lord and Savior. Chris, this has been a very interesting show. You have a very interesting perspective on things, and you
Thank
threw
you.
the curveball telling me that you are no longer seeing men, but right now you have a girlfriend who is a stud and wants you to go to sleep with her.
Another dirty
at
word.
9 o'clock. What are they talking? Bust in her mouth and kiss her, you nasty nigga.
What?
Doo-doo, caca. Oh. I want to thank you for sitting with me for this
Thank
full
you for
hour
having me.
and putting up with my craziness. And I just wanted to let you know that everything that I told you was not all true. Somebody had to be the bad person in the situation. I can't agree with everything you're saying because everything you're saying was absolutely on point.
Thank you, bro.
Absolutely. Except that one part you was saying where somebody had to cry. You cry in front of me, nigga. It's gonna be a situation. It's gonna be something that you will never return from. You will not be able to tell anybody about it because I will take all of the shame and wrap it around your neck and choke like this chick likes. You. That's right. We'd like to thank everybody for coming to these two bitches. I'm your host, Ange 13. Please give it up one more time for my lovely co-host, Chris. No, thank you. Free lunch program.
Yes.
Can we even say free lunch program? What can people get at you if they need
actually can follow me on Instagram at Free Lunch Boutique. You can actually check out to freelunchboutique.com. You can check out some of my merch and stuff on there. I also rent out my party bus now. So if you need a party bus, Free Lunch Party Bus definitely is now taking bookings. All my info is online. And once again, that is freelunchboutique.com.
She always gets it popping, no matter what it is. And the bus, which I'm thinking is a very lucrative thing for you right now.
Oh, thank you, boo.
I'm
It's
glad you have
it's interesting.
That. It is okay. I'm gonna keep pushing people your way because someone sure needed a bus, and I was like, Chris, they need
Oh yeah,
you.
girl, but they needed a huge one. They wanted for like 40 people.
Oh,
so yeah, so my bus ain't big enough for that. But she did hit me up and contact me about it and told me she would keep me posted for other stuff that she needed.
That sounds great. Yeah. See, and that was just from a pure referral.
Yep. And shout out Epic. Shout out Epic. I got a booking the week. The Epic was the
facilitator.
Yes.
That's awesome. My Epic one,
so
my brother Epic.
He got a brand. His brand is called Epic, so he does clothes and stuff too. I don't know if y'all familiar with him, but his brand, it's a Chicago brand. It's pretty dope.
I think that it's got to be the same Epic then. The one Epic we know. Does he rap?
Mm-hmm.
Is he Spanish? There's so many epics out there. The epic near you, tell them we said hi over at These Two Bitches. Because we're getting ready to get off this motherfucking show right now. And if I catch some of y'all out there crying, bet you ain't gonna want to see me. Trust me, you ain't.
Thank you once again, Chris.
Thank you once again, Chris.
Thank y'all for having me. Thank y'all.